Hello and welcome to my channel. I am going to do Excel chapter 2, that is Metropolitan Ch02 weekly payroll. This is the second chapter of Excel section of my IT lab course. I will do this assignment step by step and you can get your assignment done by watching this video. If you want me to do your complete course including Excel assignments, Word assignments or PowerPoint assignments, please contact me on WhatsApp, email or WeChat ID that I have mentioned in the description of this video. You can have me for your other courses like accounting, management and finance, information technology, computer sciences or writing assignment as well. My WhatsApp and email is showing at the bottom of the screen as well. I request you to contact me through email or WhatsApp to get help in this course or other courses. I am going to show you how you can complete this assignment. I will solve steps in this assignment and you can get your assignment done by watching this video. I request you to subscribe to my channel. So let's start this assignment. Title of the assignment is Exp19 Excel chapter 2 mid-level 1 Metropolitan Zoo gift shop weekly payroll. So at start, project description is given. You can read the project description. As a manager of the gift shop at the Metropolitan Zoo, you are responsible for managing the weekly payroll. So you can read this, but this has nothing to do with the assignment. So that is why we will directly move to step number 1. Because step number project description, just you can read it just to get an overview or just to get an idea about the assignment. But we will start from step 1. That is the main part of the instructions. So step number 1 is start Excel, download and open the file named Exp19 Excel chapter 2 mid-level 1 payroll. Grader has automatically added your last name to the beginning of the file. So I have already downloaded this file and you are supposed to download this file because we are going to solve the assignment in this Excel sheet. So you can download this file from your MyITLab dashboard after logging in to your MyITLab or your Cengage or your Summit or your SAM project. You can download this one, and after that we will move to step number 2 because step number 1 is just about downloading the file. So I have already downloaded this and I have shown you. Let me move to step number 2 because that is the main part of the instruction. So there are 3 main things in step number 2. First, we are supposed to use if function to calculate the regular pay. So first we are supposed to calculate the regular pay, then we are supposed to calculate the overtime pay, and then we are supposed to calculate the gross pay. So it is saying that use if function to calculate the regular pay and overtime pay based on the regular 40 hours work week in cell E5 and F5. So we are supposed to calculate the regular pay in cell E5 and we are supposed to calculate the overtime pay in cell F5. And when we will calculate the regular and overtime pay, after that we are supposed to calculate the gross pay. So let me calculate the regular pay first, and for regular pay we are supposed to use an if function. So I am going to calculate the regular pay in cell E5. So I will simply type equal sign and type if. So we will get if function. So first we will insert or we will type the function arguments to get the result for this function. So it is saying that calculate the regular pay based on a regular 40 hours work week. So 40 hours is given in B21. So our logical test will be if D5 is greater than or equal to base work hours. So we will make it relative and absolute cell references. Type a $sign before B and 21. So this is our first condition. If B5 is greater than or equal to B21, then our regular pay will be CFAB, that is the hourly wages multiplied by week work hours, that is 40. Otherwise, it will be equal to CFAB multiplied by DFAB, that is overworked. So let me repeat it again. If DFAB, that is the overworked, greater than or equal to B21, then our regular pay will be CFAB, that is hourly wage multiplied by the base work hours, that is 40. Otherwise, it will be equal to CFAB multiplied by DFAB. So we will get a result like this one. So I have calculated the regular pay using the if function in cell E5. So after that, we are supposed to calculate the overtime pay. Now I am going to calculate the overtime pay. So now we are going to calculate the overtime pay, and we will get this overtime pay using the if function again. So this overtime pay will be, first we will type equal sign and if function, and now we will insert the function arguments to get the overtime pay. So now our condition will be if D5 is greater than the base work hours, that is B21, then now we are going to calculate the overtime pay. Now overtime pay will be C5 multiplied by, so first we will calculate the overtime hours, that will be equal to D5 minus B21, and then we will multiply this. So D5 multiply minus this one, and we will multiply this by overtime rate, this one, and multiply this by hourly wage, otherwise it will be 0. So let me repeat it again. If hours worked, that is D5, is greater than the base work hour, then the overtime pay. So for the overtime pay, first we will calculate the overtime hours. Overtime hours will be hour worked minus base work hours B21, and then we will multiply this by the overtime rate, that is 1.5 in B22, and multiply by the hourly wage, that is 9.95. So we will get the overtime pay like this. So again, calculate the gross pay based on the regular pay and overtime pay. Okay, so now we are supposed to calculate the gross pay, and gross pay will be equal to regular pay minus overtime pay, and we will get the gross pay like this one. So we are done with step number 2, in which we calculated the overtime pay, regular pay, and the gross pay. So let me move to step number 3 now. So this gross pay will be equal to E5 plus F5. We will add these two and we will get this result like this one. So we are done with step number 2. Let me move to step number 3. Step number 3 is create a formula in cell H5 to calculate the taxable pay. Now we are supposed to calculate the taxable pay multiply the number of dependent column B by the deduction per dependent B24 and subtract that from the gross pay. With 2 dependent Abraham, taxable pay is 417.40. So now we are going to calculate the gross pay. Sorry, taxable pay, and taxable pay will be equal to multiply the number of dependent column B by the deduction per B5 multiplied by B24, B5 multiplied by B24, this one, and then we will subtract this from the gross pay. So you can see that we got the result, that is 417.40 for the brown. For the brown we got 417.40. So I have completed step number 2 as well. Total step in this assignment are 8, and if you want me to do this assignment for you, you can ask me to do this assignment for you. Now I am going to show you, or I am going to give you an overview for the remaining steps so that you can complete this assignment on your own. So let me do step number 4 now. And step number 4 is use a lookup function in cell IF5 to identify and calculate the federal withholding tax. Use the tax rate from the range. So this is our table array that we will use in the lookup function. The lookup function returns the applicable rate, tax rate, where you must multiply them with the taxable pay. Okay. So this is our table array. This one, that is from D21 up to E25, and when we will use lookup function, it will return a tax rate from here, from this column, and then we will multiply the result by H5, that is the taxable pay. So let me use the lookup function here. So type lookup. So now we will insert the function symbol. So our lookup value will be H5, this one, and our table array is this one. So this is our table array, and column index is 2 because the tax rate is the second column in the table array. Now we will multiply this result by H5, and then we will get the result after this function. So let me repeat it again. In step number 4, we are supposed to use a lookup function to get the federal withholding tax, and we will use a lookup function for this one. And I used a lookup function where H5 is the lookup value and D21 up to E25 is the table array, and column index is 2 because the tax rate is the second column in the table array, and then we are supposed to multiply the result by the taxable pay, that is H5, that is given in the instruction. So I have shown you 4 complete steps for this assignment, and I have shown you how you can complete those steps. Now I am going to give you an overview for the remaining steps so that you can match your version with mine one, and if it is matching then you are going to get 100 out of 100. So let me show you the final version for this one. So this is the final version of this assignment. So I have shown you how you can calculate this regular pay, and I have shown you how you can calculate this overtime pay as well. and then I have shown you how you can calculate this gross pay, and then I have shown you how you can calculate this taxable pay. After that, I have shown you how you can calculate this federal withholding tax. So basically I have shown you this complete assignment in this video. But if you want me to do this assignment for you, I can do this assignment for you. I can do your Excel assignments, Word assignments, PowerPoint assignments, Excel assignments. You can hire me for your other courses like accounting, management, finance, information technology, computer sciences, or writing assignment as well. So this is the final version for this assignment. Please have a look. So this is the final version for this assignment. I request you to subscribe to my channel and like my videos. Thank you so much for watching my video. I will get back to you with another video. Thank you so much again.